Hello everybody, happy Wednesday you guys. So I'm finishing up a pretty good hike right now, getting out, enjoying nature. As you can see, I'm up in the hills in Moore Park, and luckily there's been no one on the trail besides little bunnies and little lizards and birds, and I just wanted to give a quick second to just enjoy the view that we have here. And I wanted to come on here and talk with you guys real quick because I'm not gonna lie, I've been feeling a little bit upset and very worried about some of the people who I know and love and care about because of what's going, pardon me, there was a fly, but because of what's going on in the world. And I'm hearing certain people, friends, some people in my family saying, we have to wait, this pandemic is ruining everything, you know, there's nothing we can do, is something I heard from someone just a few days ago that really broke my heart, and I had to tell them to just stop because I didn't want to hear it. And I stressed this a lot. I probably could have stressed it even more in my quarantine take-ons video. If you haven't seen it already, go check it out and then come back here. About distancing yourself from technology for just a little bit, especially with all the negative imagery and, you know, all the negative things that we hear every day, because people don't realize that the human brain is like a sponge and it subconsciously soaks up everything. You know what? Let's go up the trail a little bit. I'll take you on this journey with me. Why not go back to where... I shouldn't say go back to where I was before, but you know what I mean. Let's go for a walk and talk a bit. And let's get this nice view over here of the... Ooh, that doesn't look too great, but of all the trees and the pretty houses. But I guess we can go on the trail. Let's walk and talk. But, there is something I like to call negative hardware that the brain absorbs sometimes, and we don't intend for it to happen. And people don't realize that now the brain is actually absorbing a lot of that. And I heard a talk about a year ago from a very well-known psychiatrist. He's very famous, and he talks about this hardware programming in the brain where the brain, over time, when it's faced with conflict or crisis, the brain automatically, because we do already live in a very, whether we like it or not, a very negative, cynical world. And it's not ideal, especially for people like me who realize that negativity does not bring forth progress or growth, you know? And a lot of people, when faced with a crisis, they go straight to this negative hardware because it's what they know and it's something that the brain is comfortable with. And I'm the type of person, when I heard my friend say this, I told them to just stop immediately because I didn't want to hear anymore. That's beautiful. Wow. But I told them I didn't want to hear any more of the negativity. And what people don't realize is the fact that the world is going through all this together right now. What people tend to forget is that this is the prime time opportunity to install some new positive software into your brain, especially when it comes to wanting to do things. Again, this person was had to get things done, and things are being made difficult because of this pandemic, right? And they're telling me, oh, there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. But this is the universe's way of giving you the opportunity to not only show the world what you're made of, but to show you what you're made of, in using your creativity and your mind and just diving into something more and extra, whether that's growing in your business or growing in your personal life. This is actually, as many people don't see, this is a perfect opportunity to show your strength and resilience and your brilliance. That's literally what my company's called. It's called The Self, focusing on the self and finding your inner brilliance. And this is especially effective for all my business owners and entrepreneurs out there that are trying to start a business or already have a business and are struggling due to this pandemic. I'm being eaten by flies. I'm headed back up. But this is the prime time opportunity to put yourself out there in a new and creative way. And even though we can't see clientele in person, there are so many other mediums and ways that we can meet with them and connect. And I just wanted to leave you with this. There's that amazing quote I posted, and it was by Johnny Depp. He said it in one of the Pirates movies that he did, about the problem is not the problem. The problem is your attitude about the problem. And you can pick, this is a perfect example now that we're on a hiking trail. This is the perfect opportunity for you to choose the path that you want to take. Here we have a nice little metaphorical road, fork in the road. And you can either take the road, as you can see here, it's a bit of a dead end. You can take the road over here and let that negativity define you, put you down, make you sit in a corner, or you can take the other trail in front of you that's going to lead to growth and progress. And as you can see, there's a beautiful sunset at the end. So I encourage you, take this time, use your creativity, dive into your brain's positive bag of tricks, make yourself seen. This is a prime opportunity to do it, especially using the medium of social media. Again, I reiterate, it is so important to have that time for a mental cleanse or a mental break, but it is also the perfect opportunity to put yourself out there, because everyone's on social media, and this is a great medium to use, especially for your business. So I'm going to head back. It has been lovely because there's not a lot of people out today now. Everyone's at home. But please, I encourage you to take that to heart, because just look over here at all these houses, these neighborhoods. Those are all people that can benefit from what you have to offer. So I highly encourage you to look into that creativity that you have, and show off your brilliance to everyone. I'll see you guys next week for Quarantine Take-Ons Part 2. I hope to see you there.